Hi guys, it's been a while since I actually made a video. It's been at least a month or two, but as you see, I'm back on top of the crosstown bridge, and it's been a while since I've walked and been up here. I was going to wonder if I was going to make it this far, but one step at a time, that's what counts. But I wanted to just touch base and say hi to everybody. I haven't talked to anybody or made a video in a while, and so I was just walking. As I was walking up here, I was wondering what I was going to say, and a couple of things came to my mind. One of them was I read a devotion the other day with a small group that I had, and the name of the devotion was "Pick a Starting Point," and it talked about this couple that went to visit their son and daughter-in-law that were in another state, and they just had they had two babies and had one on the way. And so when they got there, they saw how tired their kids were, especially with all the hassles of the little kids. So they told them, "Hey, why don't you guys just go take a rest, and we'll do a couple of chores." So he went into the kitchen. Man, there was just a pile of dishes in there, and he goes, "Golly, this is a lot. I don't know how I'm going to get through this." But he had to pick a starting point, and so he took the largest pot and he washed that, and that made a little more room, and then he just one piece at a time, and eventually everything got washed and cleaned. And so the point was he had to pick a starting point, and he picked the starting point with the biggest thing in the sink, and that was that big pot. And the point of this devotion was that sometimes we are so overwhelmed by so many different things, and you don't even know where to start. The thing that I got out of that was you start with the biggest challenge that you have. Look, I have a lot of character defects and a lot of character flaws, and life just throws me a lot of curveballs, as it does all of us. I'm sure you would agree. And so sometimes you just seem overwhelmed. You don't even know where to start, where to begin to start maybe cleaning things up or getting back on the right track. What I have to do is start with the one that gives me the most problems. And I know in my recovery, I had a lot of issues going on. I had pride, ego, lust, but I had an alcohol problem. I had a drug problem. And that alcohol and drug problem was the biggest problem. And that problem caused those other problems to show. So I had to tackle the biggest problem. Once I was able to tackle the drugs and alcohol, then I was able to take on the pride, the ego, the lust, the low self-esteem things. But I had to take care of the biggest things. So this video here is just kind of remind you that, you know what, you got to pick a starting point. So don't let the devil make you think that there's way too much for you to handle, and it's overwhelming, and you'll never be able to get where you got to go, and it'll never get better. That's just a lie of the devil. God wants to help us get started, but we need to pick a starting point, and the point that we got to pick is the biggest one, the biggest thing that's giving us problems, whether it be a financial situation or a food situation or a drug or alcohol or substance abuse situation. If that's the biggest thing, take care of the biggest thing, and then you can start taking care of the little things. Don't try to do the little things. Oh, we'll do the little things before we get to the big things. It doesn't work that way. You'll take care of the little things, and then just keep on putting off that big thing. And then that big thing gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then to the point where you just throw in the towel and you say, to heck with it. So God's going to be with me as I take care of all these things, but I take care of the big things. My biggest thing right now is my health. I got to get my health back together. And so that's why I'm glad to be out here walking again. I needed to make that challenge because I hadn't walked in a long time. I had a couple more health issues that hit me since I last talked to you. And I got away from my walking. And because of the weather and because of my health, I couldn't walk. But now that I'm able to walk again, you know, it's been very easy to make an excuse and not do it. But I know that walking is going to get me healthier. And so I tackled it. And so here I am at the top of the crosstown bridge, talking to you guys, making another video. So I hope you get something out of this. Pick a starting point, and then take the biggest challenge you got and work on that. It's not going to go away overnight. Little by slowly, as my friend Bobby says. How to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Don't try to do it all at once. Anyway, that's my message for today. God bless you, and I'll see you when I see you.